Hello everyone, welcome back to some more of Virtue's Last Reward. Last time, a good few things happened if I remember. It's been, what, like a week or two for me? So I apologize if I get some things wrong, but if I recall correctly, we finished the rec room 10 out of 11. I need to see what that is. Anyways, we finished the rec room and we went into the round 2 of the AB game, where we picked Ally, which resulted in K betraying us. And then we picked Betray, which means our values didn't really change. And after that, we actually found out a few things, a few important things anyway. Namely, the fact that thanks to a luminol test, well, how do I put this? While we were looking for everyone, right? And while we were looking for everyone, we noticed that the old lady had a like a not a mark, but the lack. She had blood on her wrist, but it was like a part of her wrist in a rectangular shape. I think is doesn't have blood. It means there'd have to be something like, for example, one of the bracelets we have there. And so we figure maybe someone who wasn't a part of the game took the bracelet and killed her, and then took her bracelet. So we performed a quick luminol test and found out that it was actually Dio who killed the old lady. Yeah, but we gotta find everyone else before we get into that. So, if I remember correctly, we just threw him into a pod, into one of the treatment pods, and then us, K, and Phi split up to go looking with us and K going to the lounge, I believe, where K told us a good bit of his backstory that he actually remembers. And apart from that, I don't think I think he just went. Yeah, he wanted to go to sleep there because he was tired. All right. Beyond that, I guess let's kind of get started. Guess I'd better get moving then. I stepped out of the room and nearly ran into Phi. What are you doing? You're supposed to be waiting back in the warehouse.
Yeah, I know. I just decided to go check on you guys. I waited a long time and nobody showed up. Judging by your face, you haven't found them either. Damn.
Yeah,
Where's Kay?
he's in the
You
lounge.
decided to split up?
Well, not quite. Instead of waiting for my answer, she opened the door to the lounge and walked in. Okay. Why you say not quite? Just say he wanted to take a rest or something.
What's up with him?
I guess he's not feeling too well. He said he wanted to rest for a bit.
Is he alright?
I think so. We should leave him alone right now, though. Remember, there's a real person inside that suit. I'm sure he's just tired. It makes sense. I mean, having to lug around a heavy suit like that for every single movement is... I imagine it would be tiring.
Tired, huh? How are you feeling?
What?
I feel tired just looking at you. Your face is like a week-old sock.
Wow. Thanks, Phi. Really? Well, I guess I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little exhausted. I mean, all of a sudden I wake up trapped in some weird game. Then dead bodies start turning up. Honestly, I'm amazed I've been able to hold on to my sanity for this long. Just about everything in here makes absolutely zero sense. The more I try and figure out any of it, the more I feel like my brain's just gonna melt and run out my ears. You know what I'm talking about, right? We managed to figure out who the killer was, but there's still 100 other questions we have no idea about. Where the heck are we? Why are we even here? What's this whole notary game thing for? And what is Zero Senior up to? Heck, how about who Zero Senior is? The rabbit said he was one of us, but...
Who
Do you think it's
knows?
Dio? Besides, we still don't know why Dio killed them. He said he was ordered to do it, but... And then there's more, too. What about the old lady? Who is she? What's her deal? Heck, what are any of our deals? I don't know a thing about anyone here. I don't even know anything about you, Phi.
Are you serious? You can't honestly suspect me, can you?
No, that's not it.
I'm just like you. I was kidnapped on December 25th and brought here too.
She trailed off. What was that? You heard that, right?
Yeah, it came from the hallway.
Let's go have a look.
There's nobody here.
Maybe they got on the elevator?
Let's try hitting the button. If the door doesn't open immediately, then we'll know the elevator's downstairs.
Somebody went downstairs. I hear it coming up.
Thought so.
Let's go. Which way? Where do you think they went?
Let's just head for the green door.
Why?
Because the treatment center's there. That's where Dio and Quark are.
So?
You aren't worried? I just want to make sure they're safe.
They're fine. Temioji or Clover probably made that noise. Well, maybe both of them. But I don't think they'd hurt Quark or Dio.
Are you sure?
Huh?
Dio admitted to killing the old woman, but he still insists that he didn't kill Alice or Luna.
True.
What if he's telling the truth?
Are you serious? You're gonna believe him?
Doesn't matter. I just want to know if they're safe. No harm in being careful.
Alright, fine. Alright, to the treatment center then. Those two doors are still open. We headed to the first pod. I cracked open the top and lifted it back. Why would you do that? Can't you look through the window or something? Oh, okay, that's Quark's. Never mind, let's see. There was Quark, sound asleep. See?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I was probably getting worried for nothing.
Alright, I guess next is Dio.
How about Dio?
Let's open his. Look through the window. Don't open, he might just come out to attack. Oh. What the heck?
Check his pulse!
It was pointless to check his pulse because he was obviously dead. Well, but I did it anyway. Sorry, I thought I heard something weird. Yeah. He's dead.
Look.
Oxygen level 0, status dead. Someone
The
removed.
oxygen level for his pod says 0%.
Then that means he asphyxiated? Just say suffocated. But why?
Someone must have tampered with the pod and lowered the oxygen levels.
Who?
Look, we should go tell Kay about this. Come on, let's go.
Without waiting for me to follow, Phi turned and ran off. I took a deep breath and followed. Phi and I burst into the lounge and ran up to Kay. Kay! Wake up! Something's happened! When he didn't move, I grabbed him by the shoulders and shook. He twitched and quickly sat up.
What is it?
We explained about how we'd found Dio dead, and how it looked like he died of asphyxiation. It appeared that someone reduced the oxygen level of his pod to 0.
What? But why? I thought that Dio was the one who killed the old woman, Alice, and Luna. Then who killed him, if he was the murderer?
The only people who could have done it are Clover and Tenmyoji.
There's also Quark.
What? No. That's impossible. Are you suggesting Quark woke up, opened his pod from the inside, killed Dio, then went back to sleep?
No, I'm just saying that strictly speaking, it's a possibility. So just, you know, take it into consideration.
Well, in that case, Phi, I hate to say it, but doesn't that mean that you could have done it?
Me?
Yes, you could have done it any time after Sigma and I left the Floor B warehouse.
Don't give me that. I was waiting for Clover and Tenmyoji to show up. They never did, though, so I got impatient and went to find you guys. Then I bumped into Sigma in front of the lounge.
She went on to explain about the sound we'd heard.
I see. So you heard something. Then perhaps it is likely that Clover and Tenmyoji were at fault.
Were the two of you together the whole time you were investigating?
Yes, we were.
You never split up or anything?
Nope.
In any event, we don't have a great deal of time to discuss it.
7 minutes. Oh yeah. Oh no. We've only got 7 minutes till the primary doors open.
All right. Let's get back to the Floor B warehouse. Maybe Clover and Tenmyoji are already there.
Oh, where is Dio's bracelet?
Is what?
You didn't take it? Dio was a green solo. Phi and I are the magenta pair.
Shit. You're right. Without Dio's bracelet, we won't be able to open the secondary door.
I fear not.
Then we need to hurry. We'll drop by the treatment center on the way back and grab the
All
bracelet.
three of us don't need to go. You two go on ahead. I'll get the bracelet.
All right.
Oh, one other thing. I need to give you these.
The yellow pair of bracelets? Oh, from Luna and Alice, right? Were these Alice and Luna's?
Yes. Without these, you would be stuck, so here you are. Please, take them.
I grabbed the bracelets and shoved them into my pocket.
All right, let's get going.
Uh-huh. They're not here.
Maybe they did go through the door, like Kay said.
With Quark's bracelet?
Or...
Or what? Oh, come on, man. You better not give me that maybe they're already dead stuff. I got enough of it from Dio. You've got to be kidding me. This isn't funny, Phi. If you're right, then you, Kay, Quark, and I are the only people still alive in here.
Hey, lay off. I want to believe they're alive, too. But...
We heard a noise and turned. Doors are open. Oh, it's Kay.
I apologize
right.
for keeping you.
Did you get Dio's bracelet?
Well, technically, yes, but
What?
Huh?
I mean,
best
technically.
you just see it. This is what I found in Dio's pod.
What?
Yeah.
I assume whoever murdered Dio did this.
But why? Does it not work now? There's no point.
I can't say for sure, but if I were to guess,
Crud.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
They can't get through the doors.
with a bracelet like this, I doubt we can get past the secondary door.
That means Kay and I... will...
Oh no. You're gonna...
When the time comes, those 3 doors will automatically close. If anyone is left outside after they close, they'll be penalized.
I see. That's what they wanted. Whoever killed Dio wanted to use the game to kill me and Kay. That's why they broke the bracelet.
I think so. It makes the most sense.
But why though? What about those two specifically made it seem like they're like the most threats to take out? Or I guess because it's easy pickings. How can you be so calm? In 5 minutes, you're gonna be.
Go on ahead, Sigma. You have those bracelets Kay gave you, right? You should be able to get through the secondary door with those. So just...
Screw that. You know I can't just ditch you guys like that.
But if you stay here, you'll...
You think I don't know that? But what kind of monster am I if I just leave you here to die? This was bad. What was I gonna do? I needed to calm down. Just calm down. Calm down and think. There had to be a way to save them. There had... Wait. Wait! There's no...
The first is an anesthetic called Soparil Beta. The other is a muscle relaxant called tubocurarine.
No. This was a lock? And from the looks of it, this came from Clover's route, I'm thinking? What? I didn't even realize that. Yeah, those scenes were from Clover's story.
Your bracelet also has a bunch of needles on the inside. If you break the rules, those needles hop out and inject you.
My brother told me about that. Neostigmine is a type of cholinesterase inhibitor. That means it's sort of an antidote for tubocurarine.
Yeah,
I
neostigmine.
knew it.
Give it back. I found it, so it's mine.
Of course. The antidote.
The antidote?
I didn't have time to explain. I took off running toward the exit.
Sigma, where are you going?
Stay here. I'll be right back. I bolted out of the warehouse toward the treatment room. But would he still have it on him? I don't think he... Did he investigate the lab? I don't remember. I think Dio put it in his pocket. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Please still have it. Sweat was pouring down my face, but I didn't bother to wipe it off. There wasn't time. I dug frantically through Dio's coat until... Aha! Found it! Oh. It's only one dose. The injection gun uses the whole bottle at once. Can't save both of them.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
1 minute? Duh! I spun around and shot out of the treatment center.
Three, two, one. Chromatic doors closing.
No. You gotta be kidding me.
Oh dear.
Sigma.
There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic Soparil. I blinked, and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble, then gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor. No, I couldn't fall asleep. I had to give one of them the antidote before my bracelet injected me with tubocurarine. With every ounce of strength I could muster, I forced my eyes back open. Kay and Phi lay limp on the floor in front of me. In my right hand, I could feel the injector gun with its precious cargo. I could only pull the trigger once. Who was I gonna choose? Phi or K? No, what was I thinking? There was only one answer. Phi. I didn't even have a choice. After all, Kay's body was covered entirely in impenetrable metal. I'm sorry, Kay. I summoned up as much energy as I could and dragged myself toward Phi. After what felt like an eternity, I was finally within an arm's reach. With no time to waste, I pressed the gun to her arm and pulled the trigger.
Sigma, what the hell did you...
I injected you with neostigmine. It's tepocholesterinase inhibitor. It's the antidote to the muscle relaxant.
Why did you pick me?
Because I can't use the injection gun on Kay. It'd never get through the metal.
Then why didn't you inject yourself?
Guess you've got a point. Honestly, didn't even cross my mind.
You're the biggest idiot on the planet.
Hey, come on. Is that any kind of thing to say to somebody who's about to die? How about something more tender?
No. Screw this. I don't want to live if it means being in debt to you. No goddamn way. I'm not gonna...
Her words slurred and slowed, and her eyes fluttered closed. She wasn't dead, of course. I could hear the faint sound of her breathing and see her chest rise and fall. Good. Phi's gonna be alright. But, Kay... I looked over in his direction. That was when I noticed it. Open. Wait! It's in a... It looks like you insert something. It says open. Maybe you've put some kind of key in
You
there.
could open up the suit and take the mask off.
It's in a different position. That black mark. Just under the pupil looking thing. Then he... But when could he have... How he'd gotten it didn't really matter. What really did matter was that Kay had been able to remove his armor. So it might have been him. But no. He literally just went to sleep and what, as soon as he exited the room he just ran out? That doesn't make sense. And he had... That doesn't make sense though. We heard stuff going on. And we were right next to the elevator. So unless he somehow managed to slip past us, even though we were in the only way at the elevator. Sorry. He somehow managed to slip past us, even though we were the only ones in front of the elevator. And then killed Dio, then came all the way back up without us noticing? How does that work? Holy cow. Then that would mean Dio's killer is... I coaxed as much strength as I could from my increasingly lethargic body and crawled toward Kay. Kay, wake up! Come on, talk to me. I grabbed his shoulder and shook him until he finally shifted and spoke.
Sigma.
I just need to know one thing. Did you kill Dio? You weren't sleeping, were you? After I left, you took off your armor. You didn't want to go the same way I had, so you took the other door. After you went the long way around through the warehouse and the crew quarters, you headed for the elevator. Wait, so he went through... Oh, he went the long way. Then how much time did we spend talking to Phi? We literally just left after he went to sleep. We literally to check on you. But okay, he was already gone by then. Oh, okay. So I guess maybe we went back and as we were telling them he was out. Okay, that's what it was. We saw you. Or we saw your armor, I guess. By then you would have been out of it. While we were in the lounge, you went to the treatment room and killed Dio. You must have turned off the oxygens to his blood. Although you probably didn't stick around to make sure he died. I'm betting you were in a hurry to get back before Fi and I noticed something was up. Once you got back to Florida, you needed us out of the lounge, so you made a noise in the hall to lure us out. Then you ran around and took the long way back to the lounge so you could enter through the rear door. Once you were there, you put on your suit again and waited for us. As soon as we found Dio's body, we did exactly what you had expected. Okay. Wake up. Something's happened. You pretended to wake up, very disoriented and confused. What is it? Come on, Kay. I'm almost out of time. Did you kill Dio?
Yes, your reasoning is correct. I killed him.
Why?
Because I couldn't forgive him. He took the life of someone very important to me. I couldn't...
Who did he kill?
The old woman.
What?
She was like mother to me. She showed me how to see meaning in my life.
Wait, are you saying...
Yes, I am. She was the woman who came here when I was 18.
Oh. Whoa, hold on. What do you mean here?
Sigma, unfortunately, we are out of time. There's something I have to tell you. I made a promise that you would hear it. Do you understand? This is very important. You must pay attention. Cannot forget.
Forget? He wasn't making sense. I was about to die. How on earth would I be remembering anything for more than a few seconds?
If you see a lion with two heads devouring the sun,
Yeah?
remember these letters. Milkevoli.
Okay. Wait a second. Let me just... make sure I have those written down. Milkevoli. Okay, got it.
This will open the second gate.
Second gate. Okay. What the heck? Hey, Kay! Who told you to tell me this? No, who are you? Show me. Show me who you really are. I grabbed a hold of Kay's mask and tore it off. What? No, that's impossible. That face. It's my face. I felt a sharp pain in my left wrist and my body collapsed unceremoniously. The second drug, turbocurine. My vision began to blur, and my head felt unnaturally heavy. The world faded away, and my consciousness slipped down into the cold, dark waters of nothingness. Sorry, it's just... There, okay, sorry. I just don't do good with scenes like that. God. Sorry. So, that was K's ending. Let's save our game in this slot here. Crazy, huh? So K has our face? What does that mean exactly? Well, I know what it means, but you probably won't find out till much, much later. Anyways, that was his ending. We still have 30 minutes, so we're at a bit of a crossroads, I think. Because we have a few different things we could do. We can either go here, we can either come here and click betray, betraying Luna if I remember correctly. We can come here, get to the blue door and find out stuff from this route. Or we can come here and click ally with, I don't remember, who is this? Oh, this is the door, of course. The different doors, right. I believe this may be either the green or red door. Alright. I guess let's go with this one, because I feel like it has a lot more. Yeah, okay. Let's go with this one, because I think it's a bit more relevant to our current route. It's is a bit weird. I'm sure you may have noticed by this point, but each and every one of these different, I guess, character ending routes or whatever gives different stories, different pieces of the entire story and so on. So when you finish a route, you kind of have to wonder, what story should I get into next? Because each of these lines is a story in its own right. I guess let's just do this one, because this was pretty memorable from what I remember. Plus, it's a nice change of pace from the heavy stuff we've been dealing with already. So, let's jump to here and skip everything. I believe this one is, we have to go through the green door with Luna. Alice, Luna, the green door.
Right. I'm coming.
They both took off for the door, and I followed behind at a run. I glanced back over my shoulder just in time to see the others head into their respective doors. Oh, right, I should also say something. We've been through enough routes to realize this, but how do I put this? As we've seen with the neostigmine, certain bits of information and such are the same across all routes. In other words, the reason we were able to get the infostigmine and open this lock is because we have the information from Clover's route. At which point, Sigma could go and do stuff. Sigma could go and find the neostigmine exactly where it would be, even though it's not the same route, I'll say. In other words, certain bits of information and such exist amongst all routes. What that means is that K has our face and has had it for this entire game. Clover and Alice were part of organization, so we're like secret agents or whatever. I don't remember, but yeah, they were part of that. Like, what I'm trying to say is things aren't not different between each routes. Okay, the old lady's dead. Dio killed her because he was ordered to for some reason. K has her face. Basically, what I'm trying to say is all of these different twists and turns persist in between in every single route. So yeah. Anyways, Phi, Dio, and K ducked into the red door. Just as Tenmyoji carried Quark through the blue door, Clover right on his heels.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Alright. Whoa. Is this a dead end?
All 3 doors seem to be locked.
Oh, wow, yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, wait. No, duh. We have to flip the switch. No, duh.
It looks like
Why don't
Sorry.
you try pulling...
I forgot. So, what door opened this time? Ooh. To the right of the treatment center. That was that warehouse-looking area.
it opened.
Huh. That doesn't make sense. Why would just the door on the one on the right open? How would you open the other two?
You're probably just overthinking it. That door opened. That means we're going through it. Bring it on.
But
Don't go soft on me now. I'll leave you behind.
Come on, Sigma, let's go.
doesn't that lead? Wait, doesn't that lead to one big loop? Gollum Bay. Okay. What is this place?
It is kind of confusing, isn't it? What is it for?
Well, I think it looks like some sort of workroom.
If you say so. We should split up and search it.
We need to find key cards with moon symbols on them, right?
Yes, they should be somewhere in this room.
Alright, let's get to it. Once again, it's time to seek a way out. I remember this being one of my favorite rooms, so I guess let's just gotta get into it. It is a bit different here than what I think normally. Yeah, it is. Okay. The room was like pretty sparse when we went to it last. Now it's full of stuff. What's this? Ooh, a radio. That's nice. What the heck is this guy? Maybe it's an Egyptian mummy? What? Any way you look at it, it's a robot. Well, whatever. You're kidding, right? That's insane. But what do you think it is? Just a well-made mannequin? Right. Wait, what is this? Chevron block, really? Seems to be oil. Alright. There's the safe right under it. What is this thing? Shaped like a star? Oh, okay. I think I know what goes in there. We have to find it, though. What's on this? Doesn't this button seem suspicious? Yeah. Most of the buttons are boring or incomprehensible, but this one just speaks to me. What does it say? Come on, a big red button on a plate with black and yellow stripes. I couldn't scream don't press me any louder if it said don't press me on it. Is it a self-destruct button? Maybe the moment we press it, we'll hear a soft hiss and then the room will start to fill up with poisonous gas. What if it launches a missile? I don't know, that seems a little... Yeah. Yeah, Luna? Hey, what are you doing? It's okay. There's no way anything really dangerous would just be right out here. I'm pretty sure Zero Senior wants us to play through this whole game. It wouldn't make sense to just kill us in one of these rooms. Maybe, but that's just your opinion. You could be wrong. Exactly. Well, I guess so. Well, whatever. Calm down. Nothing happened. So, there's nothing to get mad about, alright? You heard that noise though, right? Sounded like something was trying to start. Yeah, trying to start up, then powered down. Huh. It's over here. Computer monitor. Okay. We'll have to connect it into something, I'm guessing. Anything in any of these lockers? What is this? White jacket. Herald. Alright. In here. Nothing. Is there anything in the pockets? Yes, there is. Another chevron block. That's good. Medical license. Oh, yeah. That's weird. Last... Okay, I keep half expecting to find like a dead body in these or something. Yeah, Alice? Really? Whatever. A binder. What's in the binder exactly? A frequency list. Ah, for the radio. Okay. 7. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. We'll have to get these. We'll have to get these lists or something. What is this? A poster, huh? It's a little unsettling. Maybe it's a clue? Yeah, let's take it. Alright. We'll figure that out at some point. Another chevron block. What is this? A lot of stuff here. Whoa. Anybody else feel dizzy all of a sudden? Oh. What is this? Alright. What is this? Good. No. What's this green bottle looking thing? How about this? Nope. Well, these are all useless. What about here? Ooh. Battery A. Okay. A toolbox with a key. That doesn't work. Of course it doesn't. Oh, it goes in but it won't turn. That's weird. Rusty key. Oh, if we dip it in the oil, it'll get slippery enough to turn, right? Yeah. Now we're talking. I guess it worked. Inside is... What is this? Detergent. Screwdriver. A silver key. Okay. Well, okay. Is there anything under? No, there isn't. Huh. Alright then. I know we're supposed to combine some of these together, right? Oh, okay. Oh, I thought it was like 4 or so. I guess only 3 is needed. It won't fit? Yeah, it won't. Same shape, not the right size. Oh, we gotta shrink it somehow. Well, alright then. Huh. I don't know what this is. I guess we can try the frequency list maybe in the radio. Turn it on. Batteries are dead. Oh, we have a battery right here. Electrical socket on the side. Power cable. There's a electrical socket right here maybe. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Let's plug it in. What we got now? Try tuning it. Yep. See if it picks up a specific frequency. Wait, exactly 4 times? Back up. What? I keep skipping through these. You must press it exactly 4 times. Yeah, bro. So we gotta... whatever. I guess we'll check the first one. 700 hertz. Complete. Okay, what's at 400 hertz? What? Releasing what? What was that noise? Releasing what lock? Oh, it was one! Huh. React to the noise. Releasing lock. What lock got released? A blueprint of this room, huh? On off V. Maybe something's over here. Whatever it is would be over here, wouldn't it? There's an X on that side of the table. I don't know what V means. I don't know what on off means. This is that desk, right? There's nothing here. Anything here for these? No, there isn't. Okay. So whatever it is has to be something that's like right here. It was right here, I think. X must refer to this spot. Right. Oil. Wipe it off. Ooh, yeah. We have detergent, I think, we can use. Oh. Okay. We need a cloth or something we can wipe it up with. Alright then. I don't think we have a cloth unless you want to use the lab coats, maybe. I guess we can't really use any of these, huh? Well, that's not good. Wait a second. Harold. One zero one one zero 1101010. It's not on here. 11010. Is that supposed to be the reference to 400? Maybe. Maybe that's supposed to be the reference to 400 itself. Well, whatever. Let's keep going. Need to find a cloth of some kind. What's this marking on the wall? Weird. Maybe we could try a different frequency, see if it opens anything else up. No? Okay. Ah, drawers. Good. I didn't see these. Okay, no response. Screws. Okay. Let's use a screwdriver on it. Let's see if it turns on. No, it doesn't. Okay. Batteries. Oh. Oh, we need a red one. Okay. We'll look for it then. There's a keyhole here. Maybe the silver key unlocks this one? Let's see what we got. Aha! This is where this goes. What was that noise? Middle drawer, huh? Handle. What are you? A handle for what exactly? Yes! Perfect! Let's see if we can't turn it. Flip the switch. What's coming down from the ceiling? Oh. Oh my god. They look just like that thing on the table. Robots. Right. Why is this one wearing underpants? Is this Metal Gear Solid joke or something? This one's wearing boxers. Why would a robot be wearing underwear? Maybe he's hiding something. Hiding what though? Like a diary or something? Oh, Luna. Why the heck would you hide a diary in your crotch? Okay, maybe he's got a hose or something. Whoa, wow, way to cut to the chase there. Well, whatever. We'll know as soon as we get them. We'll know as soon as we get them off. Remove those shorts of wait, so... Okay, sorry. I was trying to pronounce that word. Remove these shorts of obfuscation and let us gaze upon it. These so-called hoes. Aren't you getting a little bit too excited about this? Here goes. Still decent. When you cover your face, you open your fingers. Yeah, so you can still see out. How old are you? Huh? Oh. Well, that was What? Why? Why would you think that? You're not supposed to wear them. Huh. Well, nothing's there. Can't say I'm not disappointed, but whatever. Let's wipe up the oil here. 120V. There was a V thing that was supposed to be on this side, right? Yeah, look at this. Collect voltage, okay. 120V. Alright. Let's get to 120 then. Seems like the last one is a 35. So what that means we have to do 120 minus 35. 85. So we have to make it to here with 85. Right. 30. 30 plus 35 is 65. To get to 85, we'll need 20. But there's no 20s here. So this can't work. 10. This is already 70. So this can't work. But this is already 100. Huh. Oh, we can do it from any angle. It's any part on this side. Oh, into anything on here. I don't have to strictly go to 35. Okay. Well, in that case, 30 plus 90. 30 plus 60 is 90. To get 120, I just need another 30. Uh, 125. Okay. And 35 because of the 40 here, huh? Okay. What is this? What would this be? 95. Okay. Let's try a different route then. Let's try here. You know, let's try starting with 35. 35, right? Plus 10 is 45. 60 is 105. Which wouldn't work because it has to be that. I have to make it 110, which means we need 10 more, and there's no 10s on here. Thinking. 135 is already over, so we can't start with 35. Say we start down here with just 30. Right? 30 plus 35 is 65. 65 plus 40 is 105. 110. Huh. Unless maybe we do something like this. 30 plus 40 is 70. 75. No. 90. 95. 170, okay. So the problem with this was 120 to 170, that's 50, okay. I'll keep at this then. We're like 54 minutes, so I think this might just be the last stuff. Should be fun if you go over an hour though. 70 plus 50 would be the 120, but 40 we'd have to make up for an extra 10, so that can't work. This can't work. Unless maybe we can get two separate things going on here. Instead of one continuous cord, maybe we could do is have two separate ones. Huh. Let me see some for a second. 120 minus 65. 55. So if I build a single current like this, right? Get as low as we can go. Right? 65, yes. All we need now is 55. Right? Which would mean all we would need well, we need 50 and a 5. There's a 5 here, right? 45, 50. Ah, no, it would be too short. It would be too short. Okay, well at 65, we just need 55, so unless maybe 120 minus 30 is 90. So maybe what we could do is something like this. Instead of doing 35, maybe we can find a way to counteract it or something. I'm thinking. That's 90, 95. This is already 130. Right? Doesn't connect any of these though, so that can't work. Huh. Maybe we can do this. I'll try building it from here then. 10, right? You know, what if we try to get this down to 30, maybe? 35 plus 10 is 45, plus 30 is 75, right? 75, 120 minus 75 is 45. And well, would you look at that, we have a 40 and we have a 5. Yes. We have a 40 and we have a 5 here. So we could be able to make it if we need. Oh! There it is, 120. There we go. That was lucky. Wow. Good job, Sigma. Wait, falling from your over again. Wait, what? Power distribution complete. Pre-boot sequence complete. Press the power button located on the console. Okay. Power button, huh? I guess that means this red button here, finally. You guys ready? I'm gonna push it. Alright. Did it work? Weird something. Their eyes. Eyes. Oh. What the? Their eyes are all open, but some of them are closed. Huh. The right password, huh? Oh, I actually remember this. 12 characters. What I think we're supposed to do is supposed to match up the stuff with the eye posters, right? Yeah. So, what is this supposed to say here? I guess... Huh. Red eyes. Let's try with... I guess let's try whoever has red eyes. I think it was the side that has eyes glowing, so... You know what? Let me take a picture of it. That way I can actually look at it both of them at the same time here. There we go. Let's see here. B E A C O N B-E-A-C. Oh, beacon. Okay. Beacon. O-S. I guess. O-S. F. Beacon. O-S-S. O-S-F. N O E. What? Unless I'm looking at this wrong, maybe? Maybe this starts. Maybe you should start with here. Beacon S C. No, that doesn't make sense. Am I looking at this wrong? Let me look at my guide, because we're already like an hour into this. I don't want to go for more. Wait, what? How am I supposed to find this? I got the beacon part right. Beacon. How am I supposed to find the rest of it? I see. Okay, on the chart, I see what it's supposed to be. OS. It's supposed to be Beacon of Hope. I got the beacon part from this side, right? But where's the of hope here? Because this is both eyes open. It's supposed to be OS F This is supposed to be PE, but this is only one eye open. That's why I was wondering, am I getting this wrong or something? Or maybe O. No, it couldn't be from this side. Well, whatever. I'm gonna put the password in already. I don't know how you're supposed to get that from that. Just gotta fill it out, huh? Alright. Beacon of Hope. How optimistic. The green code. Good. And I believe the other code is what you get for looking at all the empty eyes, which is R E M I N I HC. Wait, what? Okay, wait. R E-M, I. Wait. Sorry, I'm making sure. R-E-M-I-N-I. Remini. Do people have fake eyes or something? Seriously? It's supposed to be an S here, and then an EN here. HC makes sense. Okay, this is weird. It's supposed to be reminiscence, but I don't understand how you're supposed to get that from this. Because some of these eyes are open, some of these are closed, unless I'm counting them wrong, maybe, or something. I don't know. That feels really, really weird to me. Well, whatever. Reminiscence, there we go. Alright, now we can go over our kind of blue password look. Star, diamonds, star, sun, star, okay. Let's enter these bad boys in. Okay. Alrighty then. I don't quite know what that did, but its eyes are open. Good for it. Whatever. Let's enter the codes. Let's see. Star. Sun. Star. Alright. That's the blue code down. As I said, I'm not going to be showing everything, so that way you guys can actually view it yourselves. I'll at least look through it to see, like, maybe show one or two things, so, yeah. And we're back. Okay, yeah, so I actually can't show you any of what is in the archives for Golem Bay, because some of that information is spoiler stuff. Some of it is also information that you'll find out anyways. So I've decided to let sleeping dogs lie on that front. I guess with that being said, though, let us enter the correct key. Actually, no, let's end things here, because we already know the answers. And yeah, we already know the answers. There's just to put it in. Plus, if I remember correctly, some stuff happens after we put in the password. So yeah. I guess with that being said, be saved again to be sure. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Alright.